We turn now to breaking news. The FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office in New Jersey say a bomb was found in the van of the alleged suspects in that shooting attack in Jersey City back in December. Authorities say that the bomb could have killed or maimed people up to 5 football fields away. NBC News investigations reporter, our colleague Tom Winter, joins us. Tom, tell us more.
So basically, Steph, this is a really kind of a disturbing press conference that just wrapped up in the last hour or so. We were not able to bring it to you live because of restrictions that were in place at the FBI's office. But the U.S. Attorney, Craig Carpenito, and the FBI detailing essentially what they found in the investigation to this point. Now, remember, both suspects in this attack are dead, so there's no ongoing trial and no additional people have been charged to this point. But what they did say is that what they found in the van that day, it was not operational because of the way that the bomb was constructed. But the bomb was big enough to kill or maim people up to 5 football fields away, so approximately 500 yards away from where that van was located across from that kosher supermarket where they did kill people and as a part of that gun attack. They also detailed that the detective, who you remember who was killed, who has 5 young children, married, that detective Seals from the Jersey City Police Department, that he essentially, they believe, stumbled upon these suspects because they were looking for this van in connection with another murder that was committed in another investigation that was committed at that time. And if it wasn't for him interacting with these 2 individuals, unfortunately, who was shot and killed by them, but if he did not confront them and essentially speed up their attack, obviously a lot more people could have died. At this point, they did stress that there was no indication that that yeshiva school that was located next to the kosher deli, they did not believe that that was going to be kind of the next stop for the attack. That's something that local officials had speculated and talked about in the days following the attack, but the U.S. Attorney and FBI at that time had kind of cautioned and suggested maybe holding off on that because the evidence didn't lead them to that conclusion at that point. They reiterated that today.
Tom, thank you for your reporting on this. Tom Witter, our investigations unit.
Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.